Hello everyone. Thanks for watching tonight, and I'm here to recognize students of merit. The Oregon Association of Secondary School Administrators sponsors yearly awards to recognize students of merit, students who stand out with their citizenship, and students who show great academic promise. So the following students are recognized in 12 different curricular areas, and beginning with business marketing, congratulations to Kaylee Melville. Our computer science student of merit, congratulations to Noah Meyer. Our fine and performing arts student of merit, congratulations to Katrina Haynes. Receiving our visual Fine Arts Student of Merit, congratulations to Cody Kaiser. Receiving our Student of Merit in Health and PE, congratulations to Savannah Vaughn. Receiving our Home Economics, Family and Consumer Science Student of Merit Award, congratulations to Lainey Stonebrink. Receiving our Student of Merit in the Industrial Arts, Vocational Agriculture, congratulations to Cole Gomes. Receiving our Language Arts Student of Merit Award, congratulations to Asia Salim. And receiving our Student of Merit Award in Mathematics, congratulations to Sydney Rouse. Receiving our Science Student of Merit Award, congratulations to Angeline Matthews. And our last Student of Merit Award in Social Sciences, congratulations to Drew Widener. All of you students I just mentioned, thank you for being a part of Enterprise, and thank you for representing our school well, and congratulations on your Student of Merit Award.
It is my privilege to announce the Walt Buckley Scholar Athlete Memorial Award. Walt Buckley was a teacher who retired from Enterprise School District in 1980. He was a longtime advocate of outstanding academics and athletic performance. The award is given to one male and one female senior who have proven their performance academically through their cumulative GPA, as well as having lettered in 2 sports. This year's recipients go to Foster Hobbs and Gracie Neeson. Foster Hobbs was a 3-sport athlete who graduated with a 3.99 cumulative GPA. Gracie was a 2-sport athlete who graduated with a 3.94 GPA. Both of these students proved their performance both athletically and academically. Congratulations to both of you.
Good morning. I'd like to start with Excellence in English 2. This student is always on point with her assignments and has shown a real nuanced understanding for literature and the deeper meaning behind it. I'd like to present Excellence in English 2 to Addie Royce. I'd also like to give a shout out to Cody Kaiser. It was very close. Excellence in Applied English goes to a student who I've seen a lot of improvement in over the course of the year, who has really stepped up and thought about his future. Excellence in Applied English goes to Dallas Harker. Excellence in Creative Writing. This goes to 3 students who all showed equal enthusiasm in creative writing, who went above and beyond, and who demonstrated a true skill and desire to get better and expand their writing. Excellence in Creative Writing goes to Kaylee Stinnett, Aubrina Melville, and Katrina Haynes. Excellence in Speech and Debate also goes to 3 students who really showed an understanding of the debate process, who thought really hard about arguments and how to overcome them. Excellence in Speech and Debate goes to Foster Hobbs, Anna Mohold, and Rosie Movich Fields. Excellence in Drama goes to a student who is new to the program but who jumped in with both feet and showed a lot of enthusiasm and desire to grow. Excellence in Drama goes to Kaylee Stinnett. I'd also like to give a shout out to Drew Widener, who also had a ton of enthusiasm and stayed for as long as he could. I'd also like to give the award for the Clyde Holiday Outstanding Writer, Tishrei Movich Fields. Congratulations.
Hello. It is a tad bit strange to me to actually be presenting awards in this format. Having done it for 13, 14 years now as a group, and it is definitely strange because I like seeing what awards students are getting in other classes, and to be able to talk and see the faces of the students and see the faces of the parents. Having said that, and I get to tease the other teachers and joke about them, and they can't do anything because I've got the microphone. Having said that, as usual, I don't like academic awards simply because there's so many students who are deserving of praise, and because of their hard work, a lot of students produce very good work. So what I've done, rather than just pull out everybody, every student, narrowed it down to one or two students per class and per subject area. And I base that on test and homework scores over the year. I take out extra credit, so if they handed in some bigger extra credit assignment, I don't take that into consideration. I want students, okay, just pure academic students. And then I choose the highest scores. That's it. And that's the highest scores at the moment. It may not be the highest scores by the time the awards come around. So, having said all of that, yeah, you know my rationale and how I got to this point. So, with no further ado, okay, drum roll. Outstanding English 1 student this year. I have two because they are like back-to-back 99% or 98%. And the two this year are Maddie Nordvet and Mason McDowell. And congratulations, both of you, on a job well done this year. Pleasure to have you guys in class. I love the fact that when asked, you just get right to work and turn in quality work all year. All right, outstanding student for Spanish 1. Okay, now no more of that. Maddie Nordvet. And again, Maddie, thank you for doing your work on time, getting right after it, and paying particular attention to the details. And pleasure to have in class. All right, outstanding student in Spanish 2. I've got 2 Spanish 2 classes, and I thought, well, I'll just do the top student out of both classes. However, there are 2 students in both classes who have very close to the same score. I think it's like, I don't know, 107% or something. No, I'm kidding. I took out extra credit. It's right around 98, 99%. And so without further ado, the outstanding students for Spanish 2 this year, Claire Farwell and Asia Salim. Thank you both for working so hard and getting after it. Now we're going to talk about advanced placement English. This class is particularly hard just simply because these are the brightest and the best that Enterprise has to offer, and many students did a great job this year, and again, just went straight scores up until this point. The outstanding students, I chose 2, again, because of the closeness in scores. It was really, if it comes down to 0.1% or something, you can't differentiate on that, okay? I just can't. So I decided to go with 2 this year. The outstanding student for advanced placement lit and composition are Angeline Matthews and Claire Farwell. Congratulations to both of you. thank you for working so hard in class and being willing to put yourself out there and try to new things and to make sure that everything is done to as close to perfection as we can get. Thank you again, everybody. Congrats.
Outstanding student for modern problems. A guy who would listen to the views of others and maybe would disagree, but would always disagree politely and then would offer his own opinions without fear and without worry, willing to express what he thought and also take into consideration what other people thought. A good debater, a great listener, and somebody who I was impressed with all year long. Modern Problems outstanding student, Sam Scoffsma. Outstanding student in U.S. history, I've actually got two. These two individuals are actually quite similar in the way that they approach and perform in class. Both are great debaters. Both work extremely hard to do well. Both are great writers. I have to say that I was equally impressed with both of these students, one from my first period class, Trace Evans, and the other from my seventh period class, Alona Yost. Outstanding students in U.S. history. Very good job, guys. Outstanding student in economics and personal finance. One person comes to mind here. Extremely intelligent, able to grasp onto those concepts so well. Great student, worked hard, and really contributed a lot to class. Outstanding student in economics and personal finance, Aubrina Melville. Outstanding global studies student. This guy's kind of quiet, but that didn't set him back at all. Great test scores, great participation in simulations and games. Real fun to have in class, and I really appreciated him. Outstanding global studies student, Noah Meyer.
Hi, and welcome to the first online academic math award event. Of course, I wish we could all be in person, but given the circumstances, we're going to do the best we can. I have just two different types of awards I'm going to give tonight. First, I'm going to give excellence awards, and I'm going to give those in each subject area. So geometry, algebra 2, pre-calculus, and calculus. These awards go to students that show superior academic performance, students that also have great attitudes and good work ethics, and students that are willing to participate and engage in class. I don't have a set number of awards I give in each subject area. Instead, I kind of look to see if it's one or two students or three or four students that sort of separate themselves above the rest of the class. After giving those awards, I have one additional award that goes to the most outstanding math student. And this award goes to someone who's been with me through their 4 years of math and has shown that same superior quality of work across all 4 years. In the past, this has gone to someone in pre-calculus because that was the highest math class that we have. But starting this year and hopefully moving forward, we have a calculus class, and so that award will probably typically go to someone in that class. All right, without further ado, let's get to it. The winners of the Excellence in Geometry Awards go to Chase Duncan, Brianna Fairchild, Joe Fish, and Roan Flynn. Great job, guys. The winners of the Excellence in Algebra 2 Awards go to Sophia Espinoza, Rosie Movich Fields, and Alona Yost. Congratulations. The recipients of the Excellence in Pre-Calculus Award go to Casey Duncan, Claire Farwell, and Gracie Nizin. Great job, girls. The winners of the Excellence in Calculus Award go to Dee Dee Duncan, Foster Hobbs, and Anna Moholt. Congratulations. And finally, the most outstanding math student goes to Anna Moholt. Congratulations, Anna, and good luck to you next year. Thank you, everyone, for listening in as I gave out the awards. I wish that I Could talk for 5 or 10 minutes about each student, but I was also trying to keep this short. And congratulations once again to everyone that received a math award, as well as all the other students that have worked tirelessly, shown very good work ethic all year. Thank you.
Hello, this is Mr. Crawford and I'm here to present the Algebra 1 Academic Award. This year's winner is Mason McDowell. Mason has been an absolutely fantastic student in my class. His work ethic, attention to detail, and respectful demeanor are just some of the reasons Mason is so awesome. Mason averaged a 94% and logged over 20 hours in ALEX. When it comes to math, and likely anything that Mason puts his mind to, the sky is the limit. Congratulations, and good luck with the years to come.
Welcome to Academic Awards, everyone. I'd first off like to thank Ms. Rolla for making this video possible. Without her, I'm not sure it would have happened. But anyway, the first award that I'd like to present this year is our Outstanding Four-Year Science Award. It should come as no surprise to anyone. The academic accolades that this young lady has achieved are outstanding, and our outstanding four-year science student is Tishrei Movich Fields. Thank you. Our outstanding chemistry students for the year 2019-2020 are Natalie Goldsmith and Foster Hobbs. In spite of the fact that Foster was late, third quarter most of the time, he performed stellar on quizzes and tests and brought a lot to discussion. Natalie, outstanding student, diligent, focused, and super pleasant to have in class. I'm really going to miss both these students. But outstanding chemistry students, again, Natalie Goldsmith and Foster Hobbs. Outstanding physical science student for 2019-2020. In my section of the class, both Mr. Baird and I each had sections and team taught the class while we were here at school, but the person that was in my section that best exemplifies the outstanding physical science student is Roan Flynn.
The student who earned the Excellence in Biology Award has been a top academic student in the class for the entire year. However, that is not the only quality I took into consideration when reflecting on this award. This student is also thoroughly and consistently engaged with the material of this course on a daily basis. They exhibit highly developed critical thinking skills during lecture and ask more questions than perhaps the rest of the class combined. Their questions regularly allow me to clarify and develop course concepts for the benefit of the entire class. This student's participation is not only an asset to the rest of their peers, but also to myself as I evaluate the effectiveness of my lesson plans during my first year of teaching. This student has a bright academic future in any field, but personally, I hope they continue to pursue science because now, more than ever, the sciences need individuals like her. It is my pleasure to present the award for Excellence in Biology to Alona Yost. Thank you. The coursework in computer applications ranges from creative and exploratory pursuits, such as our current podcasting project, to research-based oral presentations, to somewhat tedious daily assignments, such as our unit on spreadsheets. While considering students for this award, one student kept popping up in my mind. This is a student that excels at the entire gamut of the work covered in the class. Whether completing daily assignments, working on a multi-week project, or exploring supplemental activities, the student's work is always of the utmost quality. Often the first to finish an assignment, they're also the student that I use as a guinea pig, saying, "Here, why don't you check out this upcoming project or assignment and let me know what you think." They always do so enthusiastically and offer genuine, valuable feedback. During partnering group projects, this student is a leader, but they're also quick to recognize value in their teammates' ideas and desires. They never have a sour attitude, and they treat all of their peers with kindness and respect. For these reasons and others, I'd like to present this year's award for Excellence in Computer Applications to Chase Duncan. Congratulations, Chase. This year, I had the opportunity to co-teach physical science with Mr. McCadden in one classroom while we each retained our own individual rosters of students. So we are each choosing a student from within our own classes for the Excellence in Physical Science Award. The student from my class who will be receiving this award is a top academic student who consistently displays a strong grasp of the material as well as ever-sharpening skills in critical thinking. Though speaking up and asking questions in class may not be the student's favorite thing in the world, when they do, it is usually to the benefit of all of those in class. I look forward to continuing to teach this student next year in biology and to see where their academic prowess takes them. It is my pleasure to announce that the recipient of the Award for Excellence in Physical Science is none other than my neighbor, Brianna Fairchild. Congratulations, Brianna.
Hello, EHS Outlaws. Oh, I missed you guys so much. But I feel very fortunate to have the chance to give out some awards to a few very deserving candidates. So, to start off, the Excellence in Health and Wellness Awards. So, both of my classes are full of really interesting, really smart students, and it came down to distinguishing between tenths of a percentage point, grade-wise, to select these two recipients. In fact, I have about a half a dozen students who produce excellent work so consistently, and I could have awarded Gracie and Abrina, Ossia, Savannah, just to name a few. This was so difficult to narrow down. But the first recipient of the Excellence in Health and Wellness Award is intelligent and responsible. She learns easily and she has performed well on every assignment and test she's completed for me. In fact, she's holding at around a 99% average for the entire year. So I do mean every assignment and every test. She's always ready with an answer to any question I throw at her, even though she's also one of the most quiet students in class. The first Excellence in Health and Wellness Award goes to Rosie Movich Fields. Congrats, Rosie. The second recipient, just like Rosie, has an outstanding work ethic combined with natural intelligence that make her an excellent student. She's also a little quiet and reserved in class, but she's always ready with an answer, and her homework and test scores are always top-notch. She's very interested in pursuing a health-related career, which I love. She's planning to study pre-med at OSU this fall, and I can't think of a career she couldn't achieve great things in, so I know she'll do well. The second Excellence in Health and Wellness Award goes to Natalie Goldsmith. All right, Excellence in Advanced PE. The first recipient of this award is one of the most disciplined high school athletes I've had the pleasure of working with. He works hard at weight training and fitness, and he's super competitive when the class plays games. You should see his mad sabaki ball skills. He's a real student of sport and fitness. He enjoys tracking his workouts, his food and water intake, and he spends time researching new and better workouts. A PE and health teacher like me couldn't ask for a kid who's more interested in the subjects. The first Excellence in Advanced PE Award goes to Zach Knapp. Congrats, Zach. The second recipient is also a disciplined athlete. She's killing it in the weight room and works hard at the fitness aspect of class. But she's also a teammate everyone wants on their team when we play anything. She's a good sport, but she's competitive and wants to win. She has some serious noodle hockey skills. She's a voice of reason when things get heated between this class's very competitive athletes, which is about twice a week. And just to prove that nepotism is alive and well, the second Excellence in PE Award goes to Claire Farwell. Congrats, Claire, who's filming this right now. All right, Excellence in Psychology, my last two awards. This is the first year I've been lucky enough to get to teach psychology, and it's just the best class. Not only is the subject matter so interesting, but I have great students who are so interested in learning. We had a small class to begin with, but with all the weirdness of the seniors and the foreign exchange students leaving, at this point, we're a very small class. The two recipients of this award are good students who seem to have a genuine interest in psychology. They are both so good at contributing to discussions about memory and culture and bias and learning, and I just couldn't help but award the Excellence in Psychology Awards to Sophia Espinoza and Chloe Walker. Good job, Sophia and Chloe. Thank you guys. Miss you. See you soon.
All right, I'm going to announce my winners for Excellence in Physical Education. And for the girls this year, my winner is somebody who loves to run. She can be on any team and has a great attitude. She's kind to everyone, And I just appreciate the spark that she brings to our class every day. So my award winner for the girls goes to Maddie Nordvet. And for the boys, also another great kid. He's got an outstanding attitude and work ethic. Again, he can go anywhere I tell him to, and he treats everybody the same. He's very steady, and I just love that I can ask anything of him, and he'll give it his best shot, and everybody loves to be on his team. So congratulations, Chase Duncan.
Each year we recognize an outstanding band member and outstanding choir member. The John Philip Sousa Award is given in honor of the King of Marches, composer, musician, John Philip Sousa, for the student who has achieved academic and skillful excellence on their instrument. This year we are awarding Anna Mulholt for her skill on the clarinet. She has been in band all 4 years. She has faithfully and quietly participated in basketball and football, pep bands, concerts, honor bands, pep assemblies, and has always been willing to pass on her knowledge to others and try different things. And so congratulations, Anna. The Outstanding Choral Award is given to 2 individuals this year who have been an inspiration to me. The first is a girl who has been in choir all 4 years, even when we didn't have a regular class. She has grown and developed vocally and socially and has persevered through all kinds of trials. Not always for my ideas, nonetheless, she perseveres. And my first outstanding choir student is Paige Latin. The next student, whereas she has not been in choir all 4 years, but has been such a blessing to me for her absolute enthusiasm for all things fun, Paige sometimes had reservations for my ideas, and this student was almost always on board for new and musical genres and ideas. She has a wonderful voice that I think could go on to American Idol or The Voice and audition. She can play the piano and has perfect pitch, and she's just been a lot of fun this year, and it's Ashlyn Gray. So thank you, girls, for a great year.
The award for academic excellence in art goes to Cody Kaiser. Cody is talented and hardworking. She has an interest in and an excitement for art. She's willing to try her best, even if the assignment is not her favorite. Thank you, Cody, for being a great art student. The award for Outstanding Art Student goes to Katrina Haynes. Katrina is in studio art this year, so she plans and proposes her own projects. Then she critiques her finished work. Katrina is hardworking and has a talent for drawing and painting the macabre. Class time with Katrina is never boring. It's always fun, but sometimes it's a little scary. Thank you for Katrina for being our outstanding art student this year.
Today, I would like to recognize top students from my Family and Consumer Sciences classes. Before I recognize these students, I want to thank the EHS parents. We are spoiled here at Enterprise High School. We truly have great students, and I think you need to hear that every once in a while. Trust me, I'm a mother of 4. I know that we need to hear that every once in a while. You're doing an outstanding job of raising them. Thank you for doing your job so that my job as a teacher is easier. I have 6 young ladies that I would like to recognize today. All of them were top-notch worker bees in my class, and now, as distance learning has come into existence, they are the first to get their work done and communicate with me. And when we can't get together face-to-face, good communication is key. and I have learned to appreciate the students who take that into consideration. Every year, this is a tough decision for me. I have many students who earn a top A in my class. I guess that's a good problem to have. So I tried to narrow it down to more than just the students with the highest percentage point, although I did take that into consideration as well. I chose students with consistently great attitudes, strong work ethic, and good time management. I chose students who work well with anybody I group them with, and they don't complain. They are willing to do the and then some to make things even better than is asked of them. I also wanted to recognize students who walk into my room each day and say, "Hi, Mrs. Duncan," and then walk out of my room and say, "Have a great day." Sounds simple, but these simple gestures speak 1,000 words about a student's character. All of these ladies walked into my room each day with a positive attitude, and I appreciate that. They stayed engaged, were willing to participate in class conversations, never sat idly, and always produced top-notch work. The outstanding Family and Consumer Sciences students are Addie Royce, Ella Anderson, Cody Kaiser, Alona Yost, Casey Duncan, and Orion Latta. Thank you for treating FACS class and your FACS teacher with respect. It does not go unnoticed, and you are appreciated. Congratulations, girls.
Hi, this is Ms. Schofield. I'm glad that you could join us for the Academic Awards. I'm here to present my portion, which is for the shop and ag classes for this last year. I will also be giving a lot of awards as will the other officers on our virtual FFA banquet, which will be posted on our FFA page. This year we had a great year in ag, even though it was cut short. The first award I would like to present is for our Outstanding Industrial Arts student, which includes both shop classes. This year, there are two winners of this award, Cole Gomes and Sam Schaafsma. They were both outstanding in the shop. They were willing to help each other, help other students, and to complete various projects as we prepared for what we hoped would be our annual spring auction. They did a great job and were always helpful. They would help me in repairing machines, they would help me in cleaning, and basically just worked hard all year long to make sure that they did a good job. These students have grown through their shop career in high school, and I look forward to watching them as they move on into their post-high school career and life. The next award is the Outstanding Animal Science student. The Outstanding Animal Science student this year is Aubrina Melville. She's super passionate about her animals and about her agricultural projects. She keeps close track in her agricultural experience tracker, which is her record book, and shares and texts with me her many successes she has with her animal projects. Outside of this, she had one of the highest grades in the animal science class and was always going above and beyond to ask questions and be engaged in the classroom. The Outstanding Natural Resources student this year is Alona Yost. Alona is super active in the FFA chapter. She's also super active and inquisitive in the classroom. She's a part of our meets team this year who met during lunch outside of class. She also engaged and asked good questions during class and had the highest grade when the awards were selected. The Outstanding Ag 1 student is also two students this year because they excelled in different ways. The Outstanding Ag 1 students are Eva Anderson and Caden Fent. Caden is outgoing in the classroom and engaged and always asks questions, but what led me to giving him this award was his drive to grow in terms of speaking and pushing himself to be involved in leadership events. Caden served as the chairman of our beginning parliamentary procedure team and worked hard to improve his skills by attending meetings. He also did a good job in class and always asked good questions. Eva competed in and did nearly every event that Ag 1 had to offer. She was also outstanding in class and completed her work well and on time and had one of the highest grades in the Ag 1 class at the time of the award selection. I'm very proud of all of my students this year and sure wish we could be sharing this together in person. I'm glad that you guys came to Ag 1 and I hope that you will stay in the Ag program. I'd like to thank all the parents of the Enterprise students and especially the Ag students for helping my job be easy and for giving me students to teach that are truly all enjoyable to have in my classes. I hope that you enjoy this awards presentation given by all the teachers, and we sure look forward to having you back in class and getting back to normal as soon as possible and for sure by the fall. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Jones, and this year I have the pleasure of presenting Enterprise High School's Outstanding Students Award for the 2020 academic year. As you all know, our format is a little bit different this year since we are not allowed currently together to have this award in person or these awards in person. So without further ado, I would like to start with our Outstanding Student Awards for the freshman class. The Outstanding Student Awards are voted on by the staff at Enterprise High School. We had a virtual meeting, usually we have an in-person meeting, and we discussed the nominees. Students are nominated by their teachers, and the nominations are based on students who have had an outstanding year, not only academically, but also all around. Considering the extracurricular activities that they're involved in both inside and outside the school, and their ability to maintain their grades, their academic standings, and their integrity as a student at Enterprise High School. And then after the nominations have been gathered, we have our staff meeting. Again, this year it was virtual, and we vote on the outstanding students. This year there were a lot of excellent nominees, and you will see there were a lot of ties. So we do have several co-outstanding students this year. The first class that we're going to talk about is the freshman class. This year's outstanding freshman girl is academically at the top of her class. She is also a beautiful singer and involved in sports. I know she probably in particular is missing this year's track season. She is an outstanding member of our student body, and we're pleased to announce that this year's 2020 Outstanding Freshman Girl is Maddie Nordvit. Congratulations, Maddie. Our Outstanding Freshman Boy this year goes to a young man who is also, two young men, who are also extremely involved in everything that Enterprise High School has to offer. These young men not only are out at the top of their class academically, but their teachers tell me that they have continued to be excellent citizens. They are the kind of students that you would hope to have in your class. They ask good questions, they participate fully, they get their homework done on time, and they're great communicators when they're going to be absent from the classroom to participate in their numerous activities. Both of these young men are involved in FFA and FCCLA as well. This year's outstanding freshman boys, plural, are McLean Melville and Chase Duncan. Congratulations, boys. Our next outstanding awards will turn to the sophomore class. This year's co-outstanding sophomore girl recipients are again students who are at the top of their class. They have different interests, but both are extremely busy and involved in both their community, their school, and their classes. Our first outstanding sophomore girl recipient is first and foremost probably thought of as an athlete. She's kind, fun, and I know that she's a good friend to all. She's also an outstanding member of our band, and I know Mrs. Carlson appreciates her greatly. The second award recipient for Outstanding Sophomore Girl is also at the top of her class academically. The teachers tell me that she is a dream to have in class. She participates in discussions, of course, always has her work done, and is very helpful to the other students around her. I also know that this student is extremely involved in the FFA program and has also been an active participant in the 4-H program as well. She took on horseback riding a few years ago, and I know one of her friends keeps her riding regularly. So this year's outstanding sophomore girls are Asia and Alona. Congratulations, girls. I should say their last name, sorry, in case you're watching and don't know. So Asia Salim and Alona Yost are the 2020 Outstanding Sophomore Girls. Our outstanding sophomore boy this year is also an extremely accomplished young man. I know that from having him as a student in junior high, I know that this young man is extremely driven. I think he works very hard at everything he does, not only in the classroom, but athletically and extracurricularly as well. His high school teachers tell me that he has stayed very tenacious and involved. He's not afraid to ask questions, and he works hours on end to perfect whatever skill that it is that he is working on. Our sophomore outstanding boy for 2020 this year is Zach Knapp. Congratulations, Zach. For the junior class this year, our graduating class of 2021, who hopes maybe their year is a little bit more normal, our outstanding girl this year, the girl competition this year was extremely challenging, as it has been every year for this class. This class has a number of wonderful girls. Each of them have their strengths and participate in different activities. And I'm proud to say that there were 6 different girls nominated from the junior class for this award. And we voted multiple times to narrow it down to one specific student. This particular girl is extremely, well, as are they all, but extremely deserving. She is a kind person. She works hard academically. She's at the top of every sport or activity that she participates in. I know that she puts a smile on a teacher's face in the classroom and is a student that everyone enjoys having around. I've never heard of her having an enemy, and I've always heard that she's kind and generous in helping her peers. This year's outstanding junior girl, Claire Farwell. Congratulations, Claire. The junior boys was also a tough competition this year. There were 4 young men who were nominated, all of them, again, with some wonderful strengths in many different areas. And so we had a hard time narrowing it down. The staff did as we voted. So this year we are, again, presenting 2 awards for the outstanding junior boy. The outstanding junior boy this year, the first one I'll discuss, is a young man who, though quiet, is involved in many, many aspects that make EHS work on a day-to-day basis. He's a top student in his classes. He's a member of the ASB, our Associated Student Body. He's an officer in that. He's also a 3-sport athlete, a competitive, awesome 3-sport athlete. I hear from his peers that he's a wonderful teammate and a good friend to have. And this year's junior outstanding boy is Jericho Peters. Congratulations, Jericho. Our other outstanding junior boy, I believe, is a 3-time recipient of this award, and he is truly deserving. Not only does he keep his grades at the top of his class and take numerous challenging classes, but he's just a generally nice young man. He is the type who is kind to everyone while still preserving his own opinions. He is an active participant in the high school band. Thank goodness. We truly appreciate him there. He's a 3-sport athlete and just an all-around wonderful gentleman. You heard his sister's name mentioned earlier. This year's outstanding junior boy goes to David Salim. Congratulations, David. For our seniors this year, let me tell you, the outstanding senior girl was the toughest vote, I believe, that we had. There were 8 young ladies nominated for this award. So congratulations, senior class, just you girls, on being wonderful people and receiving so many nominations. It was truly a difficult vote. But one young lady did rise to the top. This is a young lady who, again, academically is at the top of her class. Not only is she at the top of her class academically, but she also participates in athletics. She's involved in FFA. I believe she's participated in FCCLA as well. And I know that she's done a lot of community service on her own time and is active in her church. This young lady had some setbacks her junior year with some physical injuries and was able to rehab and come back and participate on her basketball team this year. And I'm sure that Coach Crawford was extremely grateful. This year's outstanding senior girl among the 8 young ladies nominated is Gracie Neeson. Congratulations, Gracie. And finally, our outstanding senior boy. We had 4 very qualified young men nominated for this award. I've enjoyed watching all of them grow up, and they all have some interesting, fun hobbies. They've been such an asset to our school, and we are so going to miss them. I hope all of the seniors come back and visit from time to time, because it is truly rewarding for your teachers to see you as young adults in society. This year's outstanding senior boy has participated in numerous activities throughout his time in EHS. He's kept his grades at the top of his class, and again, a theme that I think ran throughout our Outstanding Student Awards this year. This is a very kind, hardworking, compassionate young man. I know that he works hard in the summer. I work at a neighboring business, and I watch him sit out and help his mom at her store all summer long. He's been involved in music and the arts, and he's just an all-around wonderful person. This year's Outstanding Senior Boy for 2020 is Zion. Congratulations, Zion. I also have the privilege this year of presenting the Outstanding Service Award and the Most Improved Student Award. So the Outstanding Service Award, again, the nominees are made by the teachers themselves, and the intent of this award is to give recognition to a student who has really, truly served not only his or her school, but his or her community. These students who are nominated for this award are students who have generally gone above and beyond to help out in their communities, beyond just maybe the activities that they might do in their student organizations, but done some things on their own. And this year we had, again, co-recipients of this award. Both these young men and women have went above and beyond in their communities. They have participated in numerous activities, many that, as we were talking about them during our meeting, some of us were not even aware. Our first Outstanding Service Award goes to a young man who not only has been extremely involved in the school and in the FFA program, but you've probably seen his face in the newspaper many times for his participation in the 4-H program. He has gone above and beyond to represent Oregon 4-H, Wallowa County 4-H, and the agricultural community in numerous projects that he's participated in throughout the years. The co-recipient of the Outstanding Service Award is an outstanding young lady. She was also nominated as one of the outstanding senior girls. This young lady comes from a beautiful family who is constantly doing kind things for others. And I believe that she's truly taken that to heart with her service that she's done in our school and outside our school. Our 2020 Outstanding Service recipients are Jacob Falk and Ella Anderson. Congratulations, Jacob and Ella. You're truly deserving people, and we are so proud to have you as graduates from Enterprise High School. And finally, our last award of our presentation is for the Most Improved Student. This award is generally given to a senior student who, over the course of their 4 years in high school, have improved their academic standing at our school. They generally maybe had a rocky start, but over the years persevered and came through with flying colors to receive their diploma from Enterprise High School. This year's recipient certainly fits the bill. She had a rocky start to high school, not even being sure that she would be able to graduate through the traditional Enterprise High School graduation ceremony. After a lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance, some outside classwork, and even having a young child in the course of her senior year, persevered and graduated with great hard work and effort. And we would like to award Paige Latin the Outstanding Most Improved Student Award for Enterprise High School for 2020. We know how hard she worked, and we're awfully proud to say that she did it with I believe Mr. Carlson said, with a great attitude and a lot of heart. So Paige, congratulations to you. It's really an accomplishment, and hopefully it shows you what you can do with your future if you just set your mind to it. That concludes our awards presentation for 2020. I'm sorry for the awkward video, but hopefully you're able to appreciate all of our recipients this year. All these students worked hard, and obviously this second semester, many of them worked under not ideal conditions. So congratulations to these students. Thank you to their teachers and to our administration and to all of you, our school board, and everyone else who helps make us Enterprise strong. We hope to be back better than ever in 2020, 2021. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy our presentation.